first time since I think August. It is August, July maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to see because we don't have any comments. It appears as though we're live. Maybe not. Well, I can give you guys an update. So after 2.5 years of working every single day without a single day off, attending all of the requested and referred services through the alleged agency that has been holding my 2-year-old son since he was 3 days old. Um, they began asking Xavier and I if we were swingers and what dick size we like, with my son sitting on my lap. I don't even know, what to even say to that or how to respond. They froze all of my delivery applications. That's my entire income. And they have not given me any money since that time. I applied to work at a gas station where I will be locked inside of a clear plastic box that is bulletproof. And I got hired, and then the guy called me back and said that unless I could bring in my social security card, which someone had stolen, and I later went to the Social Security Administration and replaced in a series of game playing, fucking antagonistic bullshit games. And I need to go there again and see if I can start, and when. I don't really mind working in a gas station. I would prefer working in a gas station and getting a paycheck than sitting in my car for fucking free all day. There is nothing fun or enjoyable or entertaining or even acceptable to sitting in the car with no money coming in, being prevented from doing what I need to do. I've created a number of CRM entries with chat for various businesses that I could pitch to do any sort of digital marketing for, new business development, website development, you name it. I know how to do it. It's easy. And they erase the shit, or they don't let me continue, or they start hacking into my technology and fucking with whatever I'm working on. Like I said yesterday, there's no way to pivot for me anymore. I've pivoted so many times. A pivot is when you plant one foot firmly and the other foot you move around, right? I've fucking pivoted so deep. My one foot, my pivot foot is like right here, and my other foot is right here. And my legs are like spread as far apart as they could comfortably get without like busting my shit or tearing a hamstring. Okay. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you people. I need to be funded. I need to have an income. I cannot afford to sit around. I have 4 children. Children get hungry every single day, not just one day. I haven't been able to even send my son money for food or purchase Weston a meal, and I could not tell you how long, maybe like a month. And I haven't seen Weston in person since April 20th. So I'm frustrated, and I'm just over it. 2.5 years. I've gone to work 7 out of 7 days of the week in places of employment that I did when I was 4 years old. I'm almost 40. They don't let me evolve. They don't let me grow. They don't let me elevate. They keep me in this space of, responsibility that is meant for a child. And they don't compensate me appropriately or fairly. And it is causing me to, I mean, most days I'm not even getting a whole meal, not even one whole meal most days. I work way too much. I work way too hard. And then they start communicating OTL that there's an expectation to dry us out or stop eating. What does that mean? Like, will I die if I stop eating? You know? If not, I guess I'll do it. Doesn't even feel real. Um, so anyway, that's what's been going on. The judge charged me with civil indirect contempt for making a video to share with my sponsors and in an effort to get a better legal defense, or a stronger arm, as they say, to protect me from these individuals that have been financially exploiting me and assaulting me and committing fraud in my name and under my debit cards. And I just went to Whole Foods and purchased what I would usually purchase for 3 to 5 days of groceries. And like as if I were having a barbecue. 4 steaks, 2 chicken breasts, 10 all beef sausages, hot dogs, um, flowers for the tables, the charcoal for the grill, um, I think salad, collagen, or maybe not salad, collagen protein mix, 3 things of juice, bacon, 2 dozen eggs, Whole Foods, 3 rolls of paper towel, a 12 pack of paper plates, and a 24 pack of mixed spoons, forks, and knives, um, a body scrub, like a bath and body scrub from Whole Foods, and one of those packs of Go-Go Squeeze, the snack that Weston likes that's like cinnamon applesauce. So in the car, I eat them too as an adult. They're delicious. You don't need a spoon for them. You can like drink them like a juice pouch, but it has applesauce or like blueberry applesauce or what have you. It's like a fruit puree or veggie mix with fruit puree. 12 pack or a 24 pack of those. Um, one of those Mexican authentic chips, the one that comes in the brown paper bag with a little piece of plastic on it, the really really crunchy ones, and a 4 pack of strawberry popsicles, and it was $590. And I tried every single one of my debit cards so that I can remind everyone who underdrafted my bank account several $1,000s. Now, I want to remind you, I tried to make that purchase at Whole Foods right now, and guess what happened? Because the money wasn't in the account, the purchase wasn't permitted to go through, right? Right. But those people were somehow permitted to use my debit card information that I never volunteered to them in the first place so that they could steal money from thousands of dollars from my debit card, not from a credit card that the FDIC will refund, but from my debit card, the only banking card that I have where I can go to work, get paid what I'm owed, and have the money there on that card. And I just tried all 7 of the ones that they've committed fraud with, and none of them were able to go through. Isn't that wild? They can go through for them to underdraft my account several thousands of dollars, but they can't go through for me to purchase food or groceries or put gas in my car or any of the things that I need from life. It's weird how that works, isn't it? Meanwhile, Xavier has filled out 0 applications and helped me with actually zero things. In the last 30 days, he has not helped me with a meal. Not, I think he gave me one hug. I think I've had one hug from Xavier, my husband, while I go through actual hell. And I'm feeling like fuck you for real to all of you, everyone, him, everyone, all of you. I was promised never to be put in a position where I did not have my own house ever again. I was promised that for everything that I've gone through and all the work that I've done, I would be compensated. I was promised that for everything I went through with Dylan and all of the promises that he would buy me a house for my children and I, that I would get a house. Then the last 2.5 years, I'm working full time and I'm saving every fucking penny that I have extra, and they do fraud on my accounts and steal everything I have and even several $100s that I don't have. Then, and I'm talking 6 to 14 hour shifts. I'm not talking about what went on the meter for one delivery and then went off. I worked all fucking day for the last 2.5 years. My whole life I've been working. And now I'm in a space where I don't have my own house. And not only that, but the money that they promised to give me, which was supposed to be a repayment of the money that they already had taken from me for rent that they said they were going to save. They weren't going to charge me rent. No one in my building paid rent. They were supposed to collect the rent in money orders because they supposedly knew that I was being robbed, and save the money and give it back to me to use as a down payment on a house that would have been 20 grand. 20 grand as a down payment on a modest sized home for my children and I would have been in a completely different space right now. Completely different space right now. But instead, they spent the 20,000 or ran with it or what the fuck ever, and just said, fuck you, Heather. Like, we don't care, and I am over it with that. I am so over it with that. I'm always fucking doing stuff. I just cannot. I cannot be calm while they destroy my life. And then how the fuck do you get off having barbecues for one day that cost $6,000 or $10,000, and then making the excuse that there's not enough room in the budget for my children and I? Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. All of you. Working me as a mole since I was 5 or 6 years old. What the fuck? And now at 40 almost, I'm 38, but I have an agreement with my higher authority who installs my hardware and the person who does my injections and all of my maintenance, that I'm locked into the face age of 29, meaning if I went into a mixed demographic and I told people I was 29, they have to believe it. That's our contract. I stay at 29 forever. No changes there. Indefinitely, eternal youth. Now, with that being said, what the fuck? I want to buy a house. Tired of this shit. Can't even go back to court to deal with this Weston situation because the judge has literally lost her entire mind, is communicating like evil robot style, 9 out of 10 communications. I have no fucking clue what to do, who to tell, who to call, how to get assistance with any of this shit that's going on. They have my baby, what the fuck? And now, since I've withdrawn from the case and I'm not dealing with them anymore, unless there's a venue change or a change in staff, I'm not going to continue to go be sexually harassed and then have a judge tell me I'm not allowed to ask for help. How dare you? How fucking dare you? This woman sat on the stand and blatantly disregarded every single thing that happened to me this entire time. The last decade of suffering and victimization, I have received not a penny of assistance with resolving. Nothing. I've just been left to handle everything on my own. And I've been asking for a fillet like that. Do you know how much 4 of those fillets were? 4 steak tenderloins. That's what they're called there. Oh, the meat looks so good. $75 for 4 of them. What the fuck? You know, why would you raise me this way? Why would you raise me this way? I hadn't been eating meat. I've been eating a lot of rice, fucking cucumbers. Tired of that shit. I need a fucking steak. I'm hungry. I need a steak. Do they have a Whole Foods in Park Ridge? I know there's Mariano's. I don't want Mariano's. I want Whole Foods. Because they have collagen flavor packets for my water and a free fucking water fountain to fill up my water bottle. Fuck off. Stop fucking doing that. God damn it. Fuck. Right. Fuck you and you and you and you and you. I hate your bitch and she hates me too. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through and through. Do you guys want to recall when the higher authority brainwashed me into being an amazing person and taught me how to eliminate media and swear words and speak kindly and with um, manners and respect and class and dignity? And then they fucking inserted me back into this group of straight up scumbag pieces of shit again. Remember that? No? Okay. Well, it's happening right now. So don't worry. If you didn't catch it happening the first time, you can see now. Now it's happening again. So I do like that. There's no space for that. They don't allow me to be with anyone that I like. Don't you see? I'm fucking by myself or with some version of Xavier that treats me like fucking shit. I hate him. I will never forgive Xavier for this, ever. Never, ever, ever. He has pledged his allegiance to someone that is not me, period. Who has a healthy husband marriage when their husband only gives them one hug in 30 days? It's not even like I'm just lounging around the house, like living a soft life. Like I am all fucked up on a regular basis mentally over what the fuck they are doing to me. It's like they have an agenda. Like from here we'll go to here, from here we'll go to there, from here we'll go to there, from there we'll go to here, you know? And I just walk around the world just going to their places that they want me to go, doing their things that they want me to do. You know, I was just working 7 days a week and minding my own business, but I guess that was boring for them. You know, no one wanted to see Heather working 7 days a week, paying her bills on time, minding her own goddamn business.